It's hers. Whatever it is, it's hers. Whatever it is. Oh, look at the bottom. It's all gross. That's how your shit comes out too, all green like that.
I know it is. I drank one of them for a long time.
Oh, these are good because they're not like as much fat and sugar. You know what I mean? It's like the coffee ones, I don't think. And we're live. We're there.
We have a silent one. 2 silent
ones. What's up, everyone? We just got done and home from house hunting. Mommy just took a shower. We just watched some funny shit. We picked our daughter up. Miss J. Rom, how are you, girl?
How you doing?
We're good. We're good. We just got done driving to the mountains to kind of house hunt, you guys. I think we kind of decided that it's a little far where we were like looking around today. Like the house that I had picked out that I had hoped we could get.
I was just telling her she has to consider the winter time. For me,
blizzards.
For me, it would be okay.
Yeah.
But
J-Rom, what's up? How are you both?
How y'all doing tonight? Missing the hubby, but otherwise awesome.
Oh, are you guys separate tonight? You guys separated tonight? Oh. I know. I always miss him when he's gone. You know what I mean? It's hard when they're gone. Even when he just runs to the store, I miss him. You know what I mean? So there's my hubby. Oh,
which one of you is away from home?
Yeah, you guys, he travels for work. Oh,
what does he do?
Yeah,
if you can say.
What do you do? Well, J-Rom's on here. Yeah. Yeah, what do you do for work, J-Rom? Oh, that's hard. I couldn't be away like that. You know what I mean? We were away from each other enough. I can't do that no more. Like,
I travel all over Colorado for my job.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm home every night.
And that's what it is. He's home every night. He's home every night. In my arms.
That's right. He's a truck driver.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yes. And fleet owner. Yep. Good for you guys, though. You guys are being successful, and you guys obviously have that strong relationship marriage where you can be apart like that. You know what I mean? 18-wheeler, right? You guys know that.
She totally got that totally off. Oh my God. You probably have no idea what song she was trying to sing right there. I do.
Really? It was that bad?
It was Alabama.
I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad.
Gun Squad, what's up, man?
What's up, JB?
We're just sitting here chilling on a Saturday night, man.
We are. Chilling, y'all.
Short Mexican, what's up, dog?
Love that song. See, Miss J. Rom knew what I was singing.
Well, probably after I told her.
Alabama. We love Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Love some Alabama. You guys' daughter's here. Our 20-year-old's here. And our baby's here, of course. Our 20-year-old and our 3-year-old.
I think Danielle wants to get on here tonight.
Yeah, that's okay. But she's kind of entertaining other daughters, so that's great for us. So.
We are doing good, homie. Just chilling, man. Enjoying these 2 days off. Like I said earlier, I'm not used to having Saturdays off. I've always worked 6 days a week. A little fucked up about it. I just feel I should be out there. I don't know.
She's so cute. Thank you. Hi, Colin. Hi.
Hey, what's up, Colin?
What's up, everyone? You guys, everybody new? Oh my God, welcome. We're so glad everybody's new to our crew. And you guys, I'm really excited because I don't know if you all know who Liv's Life is, but I talked to her on the phone the other day and she subscribed to our channel. So I'm just really excited. Like, I know that's silly, but I am. My 4-year-old's in bed, so my entertainment has ceased. Oh, now you really get like some adult time. You know what I mean? Isn't that wonderful? What time is it where you guys are at?
Our little girl still has
Oh, she's party girl.
Many hours to go.
Oh, she is like straight party girl. Like we were talking this morning before I left for work. I left for work at like 5:50 this morning. No, more like 5:55. But anyways, I left like 5. Okay. And we were talking about how she likes to get up early and she likes to go to bed late. You know what I mean? She is a straight party girl, you guys.
Indiana. That's right, because I got a buddy out there. He was my homeboy from here, but he moved out to Indiana. Well, it's been about a year now. I believe what it was, they went out to take care of his wife's mom or dad, but they had passed away. And I guess they got left the house, which is cool. So they uprooted and they're out there now. I'm not sure what part of Indiana they're in though. Like I said, I was out there in the 90s. I don't remember a lot about it. I was on a bus going in and out of Indiana, and I was in Terre Haute, Indiana. Hey, Def Tierra, what's up, girl? Say hello.
Oh, J-Ron, thank you. He dropped our Cash App for us. Thank you, because I'm so bad at like remembering what the hell it is anyway. So I need to include it in like our description. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
When you guys know that so
hi, Def Tiara.
Screen protector. No. Anyone
selling iPhone cases with a built-in screen?
I have a kick-ass iPhone spare cover, but it says cat on the back, so.
Yeah, show him your cover.
Not sure if he'd want my old one.
Oh, I bet Merc would like it.
Yeah, Merc probably would.
Merc's not in here, but Merc would.
I am a cat nut. 90% of all the shit that I own says cat.
Oh, J-Rom, you're so sweet. J-Rom sent us 10 for Cause I Can.
Man, thank you, dog.
Thank you. I was hoping Shanique would be on here too. She like just missed our last live, so.
Right on the Ohio River. So are you an Ohio State fan?
Uh-oh. You're gonna have to fight now.
It's okay if you are. I gotta know.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Danielle?
Danielle, hi. Hey, girl.
No.
Happy Saturday. I hope everyone great day. Kim, come to show some love. Thank you, Def Tiara. Love you, girl.
Awesome.
So righteous.
We would still be friends even if you were.
Remember, I can't see.
Yes, I remember.
Yes. We're waiting for Merc so he can show his cat stuff. Merc's his cat friend, you guys. Merc's his cat friend. So we went and looked at houses, you guys. Oof. That mountain drive would be a really hard everyday drive on me. And you guys understand that I suffer from anxiety tough. Like, I guess you don't think it's like that bad, but
I don't.
The way it feels terrible when it's at my worst and stuff. You know what I mean? So I can't. It would where we were looking would be too far. It just in a blizzard on a good day summer drive, no problem, all day long, all evening long. But yeah, it's hard house hunting. So
moving into his new house on Monday. Man,
good
righteous.
For you, JB. Good for you.
Right on.
JB, very successful. JB, you're a good person to follow. You're very successful and you're very dedicated to everything you do. So we have much love and respect for you guys. House in the mountains for you, me. I'm so jealous.
My two favorite clubs are, everybody beats Kentucky. I can live with that.
Okay.
I was raised on Husker football, so that's where I'm at.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear what you say because I'm deaf, but I'm okay. I read a little. I'm going to try my best. Awesome, Def Tiara. It's all good. Yeah.
Oh, that's because what we say don't come up on this.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, just everybody hears us. We can only see what they're writing.
Okay. Well, we love you, Def Tiara. We love you, girl.
That's what we're trying to get, homie.
Oh, Colin sent us $3 for because. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, JB, we're trying to get to the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm getting
That's
burned
our
out
ultimate goal,
city,
you guys. Mountains is our ultimate goal.
Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame. Lou Holtz used to drive me nuts. Now he drives me nuts watching them do games. He was a hell of a coach. I like Notre Dame though.
Tell mommy if you have to go pee, okay? Okay. You guys, she does really good with, oh, a 2-story cabin. Oh my God. Let me show y'all the house we looked at, okay? That I was like, oh, husband, I have to have it. You know what I mean? Like,
It would
and
be a
usually
nice.
I get what the fuck I want when it comes to this man. Like, when
It
I
would be
tell
a
him,
great house. But it'd be tough for her to do that on the weeks we have Junior. Man, if we had Junior full time right now,
we wouldn't be here. We would be all.
but for her to try to get him back from school, even just every other week, it's rough. And the only downfall I seen on it, and it's really not a big deal, during the winter times like now, I wouldn't be able to get my big service truck down this road because you go down, it's two-way traffic, but there's enough for one vehicle. And when you come off this road, it's a curve and it's straight down. And to try to take my big truck down that road would be all bad. But I could work around that. I could probably find someone close in the town to let me swap my personal truck and work truck.
Tell me, JB, especially you, because you kind of
This was a nice
the
place,
mountain
man.
town thing. You know what I mean? You especially with the mountain home thing. You guys tell me, is that not like a beautiful setup? Oh my gosh, as Mike would say, is that not a beautiful spread? Like,
It's a nice place, man.
I had my heart set on it. I did. It's
It
beautiful.
would just be.
We saw deer up there and everything, so
It would just be hard on Beck.
it would.
Oh
yeah, we saw reindeer.
With my job,
Deer.
I can really live anywhere and drive any distance
Oh, I'm sorry.
because I have a company truck. I don't pay for my fuel, and I'm on the road with my job anyway. So it's not going to be a hard thing with me, but it would be real tough for Beck, especially on them bad snowy days. So I just think I told her let's come in a little closer, like towards Idledale, Morrison, and Golden, which is still right there, but it's not as bad getting out of the mountains right there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get there.
We will.
No question. We'll get up there. We just got to find the right spot.
Steph Tiara loves football. We love football. We love football, girl.
I love Nebraska.
Yeah. PVC King, hey.
Hey, what's up, PVC? I'm sorry, dog. I missed you.
Calling, coffee time.
My bad, man.
Mr. Ron, that's gorgeous, girl. I was like, oh my God, I'm in love with this house. You know what I mean? Colin, trust me when I tell you it's a 2-story, just beautiful steps. And woo, it would have been a biatch to move into.
Oh, it would have been a motherfucker to move into.
Oh my gosh, you know what I mean? It would have been a biatch to move into, but beautiful, that cute house. Yes, cute house. Too far away. Yeah, too far away, so bummer.
And it's not even that it's too far away. It's just the road you have to get, or the road you got to take to get in and out of there. That's what becomes the problem.
Yeah. That's us too.
We want like a 3 or a 4, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
And really, we don't even care if it's a 2 with a finished basement.
Do me a favor.
Man, that's how I was raised. My room was the
hard
basement.
Seltzer things in there. Will you bring me one?
We just want to get
They're
west.
on like the middle shelf. I don't care what kind. Maybe not lime.
All right, PVC, you're at work. Thanks for checking in, man. Get your work done, dog.
Oh, I'm way behind.
Still have my office and
a
game
cabin
room.
in the woods is perfect for me. That's what we want, JB. We want like cabin in the woods, man. Nobody around. We are so okay with that. Let us wake up to deer in the yard, and oh my gosh.
And see me, I don't care. I don't really care about the inside of the house. I just want a nice garage. I want a place I can get down and wrench and have some fun.
You. What? Oh, your phone? Did it die?
Yeah, $4,300 a month.
Ooh.
That's a steep one.
But $4,300 a month. So you know what we're talking about. You know
what fucks me up though? Because we look at all the rentals just for the fuck of it. Dog, they got homes on here for $40,000 a month. The fuck? I don't think so. I don't give a goddamn how much money I make. Fuck that. Those ones that are like 40,000 a month.
$60,000 a month. That's crazy.
They call
a
them.
month?
They call them corporate rentals. The fuck corporate are you working for?
Yeah. Why don't you let mommy put YouTube on for you and you can
see? And like right now, homie,
but you gotta tell me,
for this place we pay 12. Which I understand in Colorado that's really good. We just lucked out and stumbled across this place. Plus being on an acre, there's yes, honey. Okay.
Animals. Yeah.
There's just too much politics here with this house and this neighborhood. Like I'd said once before, there's a lot of reasons we want to move. One, this is the nicest neighborhood we ever lived in. You know, I like the ghetto. It's cool. It's where we fit in. Never had no problems down there.
Because when you live in a nice neighborhood like this, like all Vanillaville out like this,
you live with a lot of fucked up people. And your
car breaks down, you best believe folks are calling the cops for you to move your shit out of the way.
Instead of trying to ask if you need help.
Yeah. But you break down in the ghetto and you got 12 motherfuckers coming to ask you, hey man, hey ma'am, you need me to help push your car out of the way? Do you need me to call someone for you? Do you need to, you know what I mean? Like they're just like, people are a lot more humble. And
yeah, the prices out here are out there, JB. They're tough. But if you're patient, you can find the good deals. You know, you just, whatever site you're looking at, you got to stay on them. And you're waiting for those ones that hit that are like 15, 20, 30 minutes old from being posted and get on it. Like a place before this, that's how I found it. That ad was like 22 minutes old. And I shot right over there. It wasn't paying. This house wasn't even ready. But it got me in, and I told old girl that I was talking to, she's a good friend of ours now, too. I said, you know what? I said, we don't give a fuck about this paint and this carpet and this floor. I said,
that's another thing.
And I told him, I said, we can do all this.
If you're willing to do a little cleaning or fix up here and there or something for them, man, talk about money off. I painted
we got
our
right
whole
in.
House. Mommy painted our whole ass house. Okay.
We did a little bit of clean, scrub the floors, but we got in with no money. Now that's not even what I was shooting for when I was trying to make the deal. They just offered it to me. And so,
but you can find deals out there like that.
That you just
somebody
left
the house trashed out, and if you're willing to clean it and stuff, which we totally are, and paint. Oh my God, I totally am. I love painting. Okay, I ain't been in the hood in 10 years. Hope to never go back.
It's not that I want to go back.
We don't want to go back.
It's my comfort zone, man. You know what I mean? I never have no fucking problems.
Yeah.
In the older neighborhoods here, none. And like with my service truck here, my service truck is it's only a big
dirty
deal. It's really a big deal, I think, to this man. But I'm sure there's other people in this neighborhood that don't like my service truck. But you know, the fuck? You like my money? My money's good enough, but what I do for a living isn't. And I guarantee what I do, and a motherfucker in this neighborhood can do what I do. But since I do turn a wrench,
you know, I might make a lot more than some of these people.
I believe I do.
This neighborhood.
I believe I make more than most of these people in this neighborhood.
You know what I mean?
I just don't do mine in a suit and tie. But nonetheless, that put a bad taste in my mouth when my service truck was brought up.
Because he's a mechanic.
So I'm just right there was like, man, fuck you and fuck this neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Misty?
Misty, hi, love. You guys, Misty is our godmother from Mia Face, our godmother's sister. So we know Misty here from Denver. We get to hang out with Misty.
Very, very sweet girl.
Very sweet girl.
Very sweet girl.
Misty just turned 35. So we were all saying happy birthday to Misty. So we got her a CD. That's what she was saying. Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Yes. We love you, girl. We love you, Misty.
Teardrops on his face, making no money, talking shit on the internet, and the dudes in suit and ties. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
And we're the ones looked down upon. But it is what it is, man.
It is. Yeah, Missy's a really good girl, you guys.
Very sweet girl.
Yes, everybody be sweet to Missy. That's our
Missy's
girl
sweet
right
girl.
there. Yes. You know, she's like, yay, Misty, we saw you. Girl, I saw you jamming out to that song. I've never heard that song, but you had a beautiful voice, and I love your video of that. You jamming out to that. That was awesome.
That's right, JB. That's exactly what we do.
Oh,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I dig our house. I dig the property we're on. It's just now
That's
it just seems
another
like
thing.
a good
It's going to
time.
be hard to upgrade, you guys. It's going to
No,
be
it isn't.
hard to
It's not gonna be
upgrade
hard.
from here.
No, it isn't. Because anywhere we go west is better than here.
Yeah. Hey,
That's what I
darlings,
think.
much love.
I missed
I'm
one.
enjoying with all you guys. See you later. Hugs. Bye. Bye, Def Tiara. Love you, girl.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Okay. Ooh, girl. We got anger issues.
Mommy's
over
gonna
here.
fix it.
Oh,
No, we're not leaving yet.
leaving.
We're not getting
just
off yet,
going
baby.
somebody to buy. We're not leaving yet.
It is, JB. But like I said, there are little spots in between. You just got to be patient. You just got to work the net, work the phones, work the ads, and just find that easy end.
And you gotta ask people. I've kind of like Mike's kind of like taught me. You have to like ask people. You know what I mean? You never know. People sometimes say yes. Hey, will you work with us on a deposit? Or hey, will you hold it for 2 months? Or sometimes like you don't know unless you ask.
The worst motherfucker's gonna do is say, "No, I can't do that." All right.
Exactly. You don't know unless you ask. You know what I mean?
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad you enjoy the CDs.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Vegas?
Hear me a face.
I've been to Vegas. I don't know if I could live out there, man. I don't know if I'd be in Nevada. I liked Arizona. And for my line of work, man, it's banging out there. And they're running tough out there. Man, that fucking heat. I love my winter time, but that heat out there, ooh, I think that would kick my ass. In Utah, I had a real bad experience in Utah years ago riding through there. I don't have a lot of love for Utah. Plus, I got sent there when I was 15 to Job Corps. So that wasn't a good experience either.
Second, Mike, much respect. Oh, thank you, Colin.
Thank you. I prefer East Coast in terms of money. West Coast. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's beautiful out here, man. West Coast is definitely beautiful. Yes, baby.
I've never been to Vegas.
did?
Mike's
Go
going to
girl.
take me to Vegas one day, but it's not like a huge. I want to go see Vegas one day, but it's not a huge. I'd rather go camping. I told you we're like
But
you,
look,
JB. Put me in a cabin. I'm good.
But see, the Vegas I
Put me in a
know
tent. Put me
isn't
at
the
lake.
Vegas that's there anymore. So it'd really be new to me. Everything I know has been torn down.
Yeah.
So next time I go out there, it's gonna be new to me. Because I haven't been to Vegas in, man, the last time I was in Vegas would have been in Vegas like 92,
Something. Yeah.
91. Been a long time.
Long time. I got money on a gift card. Good, Misty. Oh, I know
sweetie.
South Dakota is nice, J-Rom. I like South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yeah.
I like Wyoming.
Wyoming's okay. Wyoming is very windy.
There's a lot of wind.
But Wyoming is very cheap.
But there's some beautiful spots in Wyoming.
Is cheap, y'all. Like,
there's a little town out in Wyoming called Thermopolis. Man, it's a bad fucking little town. It sits right in the canyons. That's a bad little spot.
I wasn't impressed with Vegas. Really, Miss J-Rom? So see, I'm like, it's not, like I said, put me at the lake, you know what I mean? Gun Squad said, I ran out of gas once in the middle of Utah canyons. Okay.
You know, the only two.
I've always wanted to go there.
No, you don't.
No?
The only good part of fucking Utah is two places called Duchesne and Roosevelt. They're way up in the canyons, man. And we went in there. I spent a few weeks up there one time. The partner I was with, his mom was a town sheriff. So we had the fucking run of the mill up there. Other than that, oh, I've had bad experiences in Utah. My kind is not accepted there. Let's
Isn't
put
that
it
where
like that.
you rolled the?
Well, that's why I got a wreck when I was 15.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But that was here in Colorado. I wrecked.
Oh,
15 and stupid.
Wyoming is beautiful. It is. I was gonna say, is that Junior calling me? Where are you at? I think I missed a bunch.
I was trying to go back to
Wyoming
one
is
that
beautiful.
GB
Wyoming is
said
beautiful.
something about the gambling and free drinks.
Take advantage
Yeah.
of free drinks.
That's the awesome shit. And there's a lot of free breakfast buffets that kick off there. I hit a moose in Utah once.
Oh shit!
Man, I know
really?
I know it did total it.
Man.
You want to know one of the craziest things I ever worked on a big truck was? We had this fucking car hauler brought in from fucking Florida. Oh, no, it's over here.
Oh, I'm like, what is
And
that?
he hit a fucking alligator down in Florida. This thing destroyed the drive line, all the undercarriage, and there were pieces of this alligator guts all over the place. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen an animal do to a truck.
That's crazy. And you wouldn't think, I mean, an alligator, you know what I mean? It's not as big as an elk or, you know.
$275 a week. Man, that's some cheap shit for living on the strip.
Vegas is the type of place I'll break out in felonies. Right, Miss J-Rom?
You can.
What happens in Vegas not only sometimes stays in Vegas. Like, hey, Mia. Misty, when Mia comes back, I'll have her say hello to you.
Yeah, sweetie.
Yeah.
Love Mia, say hello to you.
Yeah. You guys, I am drinking. Have you guys had these? Do you want more of these? These are amazing. The hard seltzers. Oh my gosh, the black cherry. You guys, these are like off the hook. And it's a hard seltzer, so me, I'm such a lightweight. Mommy catches little tiny buzz. I catch a little tiny buzz, and that's it.
I had an elk in Wyoming once in my Thunderbird. I was out there working at Cody, Wyoming. I was out there for tech support, and my service truck had broke down. So I got a ride back to Colorado on a Saturday, picked up my car, and drove back out there. And coming home, I hit a fucking elk. Took out the whole right side of the car.
It was cool tonight when we saw the deer. They just like stopped in front of us. Like we had to wait for them to move to get out of.
They'll
not
damn near
scared
walk
of
right up
people
to
at
you.
all. Very. What's the word? What the hell is the word I'm looking for? Domesticated.
Yeah.
Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, domesticated.
Alfonso, what's up, homie?
What up, Alfonso?
What you up to tonight, dog? Top 5 places to live for me: Clearwater Beach, Florida; Vegas; Appalachian Mountains;
Ooh, Appalachian Mountains.
Colorado's
Colorado.
on there. That's what I'm talking about.
JB, we're Colorado. We're native.
You know, in the Appalachian Mountains, I belong to this thing on Facebook. It's for heavy equipment mechanics. And there's a lot of cats down in them parts. And I love seeing what they work on because these boys down there
I bet.
are wrenching on some pretty ancient shit. Every place I ever want to live, it's because of the wrenching. That's what attracts me to places.
We were talking about Alaska.
Let me tell you something.
We're talking about Alaska. Yeah,
Because
about Alaska.
when I was looking at one of these websites, some reason a house from Alaska, this ain't the first time I've seen property in Alaska. It's a 4-bedroom house, $1,000 a month. But now check this out. One of the most highest paid jobs out there in Alaska, and a job that they're searching, and one of the most sought out people they look for. Oh yeah, this guy right here. Heavy equipment mechanics out there, hard to come by. I've read a couple companies that are based out of there. They're trying to recruit from Colorado. Man, they'll set you up with a home. They'll give you $10,000 to help you move. They hook you up with everything because it's hard to find guys. I could live in Alaska. Yep, sure could.
I could do Alaska except for the.
And again, they got some kick-ass equipment down there.
Ooh, and the cold. I'm not big on the cold, y'all. I know he can do Alaska a lot better than I could. So, but oh my God, the wildlife and the wilderness and the beauty down there.
Hey, you know what, homie? I've heard of that before.
What, a squirrel?
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm probably jumping ahead.
J-Rom, I was looking. J-Rom had a squirrel take out a fuel line.
Oh, I missed a bunch. A squirrel take out a fill line.
Yeah.
Easy to do. No, he was asking him. He had heard that they were paying people to live in Alaska. I had heard that. I don't know if it was true, but I heard that same thing. Just trying to get people out there. I would love Alaska.
I pimp the shit out of an igloo, right? We would too. We'd pimp the shit out of an igloo. No, Mike said what'd you say? There's a 4-bedroom house.
That's what I said. $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
And with what I do for a living, man, I love it.
Then you guys think if we only, even if he only did it for like 2 years or 5 years, we'd probably be set for life.
No, where you're set for life is if you go to work in Antarctica. Now, check this out. I applied for this company a long time ago. I got arrested shortly after, but nonetheless, it's called Raytheon. And roughly, I would make about $265,000 a year. No taxes. All my money is sent stateside. I pay for nothing out there. Your housing, your food, your tools, everything, clothing, everything's there. Because you live in a big old, it's a structure, like a little mini city.
Let me see.
Go ahead. And it's on a military base. I'm not even really sure what fucking Raytheon does, but they need heavy equipment mechanics to work on their shit. And they got a bunch of big ass snowcats out there. And you sign on for your first gig. You have to spend 1 year, and then you can come home for like a month. Then you have to sign up for, I think, 8-month intervals. But what happens is, even when your 8 months is up, there's only certain windows that you can get in and out of Antarctica. But it was a big process. I got through all my psych evals. Then they put you through a string of tests to see if you can mentally handle it. And I was qualified for it. Then I got busted. Yeah, I wasn't meant to be. I love the cold, but I'm kind of klutzy, so going to the grocery would be dangerous for me. You get used to it, J-Rom, I promise you. I just love the snow, man. I could live in snow all year round, 24/7. I love the snow, and I love working in the snow. You pay $2,000 a year to live in Alaska, but milk is $9 a gallon, and gas is $14. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty high out there. But damn, Alaska. You know, there with the Northern Lights and all, just the fucking nature. I've seen a lot of footage and a lot of pictures out of Alaska, man. They got some cool shit out there. The wildlife is just amazing. Yes, from no oil profits. Yeah. Is Alaska dark? I think Alaska's only dark 3 months out of the year. It might be 6. Is it 6 or 3, Mama?
Yes, J-Rose says yes, JB. So I'm thinking it might be 6, but I thought it was only 3. I thought it was 3 months out of the year. But hey, Google, how many months out of the year is Alaska dark?
On the website they say there are places in Alaska that dark for 67 days. You want a little more context?
No, thank you, Google. 67 days.
That's what they said.
Yeah. So.
But either way, I could handle that.
Google.
That wouldn't bother me.
I just know it's dark a lot. See, it would bother me.
Thank you, Misty.
I'm more depressive and.
See, I'm the opposite. Most people are really. I mean, I don't get depressed during the summer and sunny days. I'm just as happy. But on really cloudy,
he's really happy.
On cloudy days, whether it rain or snow, I'm like excited. That's the weather I love. That's the weather I like being out in. But I really am. I'm always happy, man. Nothing gets me down.
You guys, he evens out my fucking crazy. because he's so even. You know what I mean? You hardly see him get heated, or well, he gets heated sometimes, but you
I'm
don't
just
ever
like
see
anybody
him.
else.
Mike will never step out of character. You will never see him step out of character. Mike's not crazy like that. He's just not. You could nothing anybody could say. Okay, there's things people could do, hurt our kids or hurt me or something. You could see him step out of character, but nothing you could ever say would ever make this man step out of character. You know how most of us, you guys, most of us, 99.8% of people, you know, you ask them, oh, what would you like to change about yourself? Everybody's gonna tell you something, oh, my teeth, or oh, my weight, or oh, my hair, or you know, I wish I was shorter, I wish I was taller, you know what I mean? Everybody has something they like to change about. Ask this motherfucker what he wants to change. He's like, nothing. You know what I mean? I'm fucking perfect.
No, I don't think I'm perfect.
He is.
Man, I love who I am.
That's what I mean. So for me,
There's not a part of me I don't like.
You love you for you. You know what I mean? You love you. So, but he'll spend more time putting lotion on than I do in the bathroom. Misty, we love you.
Look at that. Sun comes up at 11.
Misty, I saw you
Sets at
singing.
2:30. I could get down with that, JB.
And it's dark for 6 months. Man.
I could get down with that. It just wouldn't bother me.
Like 6 months. Like
it just wouldn't bother me.
It would be hard on mommy. It would be hard on mommy. I just read that on show. So we know Alaska dark. We know that. Okay.
I don't even want to change my drawers most of the time. I'm finding the way there. I don't even wear any, dog.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Commando.
I ain't fucking worn underwear since. Man, I stopped wearing that shit when I was like 12 years
12
old.
or 13.
Hate it. Hurts. Can't do it. Won't do it.
I said if I'm ever in a car accident and those nurses have to cut my pants off, they're gonna be like, "This is the cleanest butthole I've ever seen."
Believe it.
You know what I mean? Like,
you have to.
Straight up. Like,
you have to.
He is a clean man.
When you don't wear underwear,
so lucky.
You got to take them extra precautions.
I'm so lucky. Never, you know what I mean? He is laughing my ass off, Mr. J-Ram.
All day. I can't do it. Like I said, I was about 12 years old when I said, fuck it.
With the underwear or
they're just, man, they're uncomfortable. They hurt. Yeah, they're obnoxious.
Nothing.
No.
Better make sure that flies. I've never seen a male that does that.
Right here, dog. And you know, like when I got snipped, she told me I had to wear underwear for like 24 hours or something like that when I got neutered. So we had to go to Walmart. And I was pissed because you can't buy one pair of fucking underwear. I had to buy like a pack of 2 or 3. I was really upset about it.
No, you wouldn't buy them. We came home and used Leif's underwear. Remember, you were like, I'm not buying 3 pairs of underwear.
Oh, that's right. I did. I used one of my oldest son. That's right. I forgot about that because when he comes spend some time with us, he left some of his clothes and they fit. So I wore his underwear for the 24 hours and that was the end of it. I was mad. Then that was the worst 24 hours. I don't see how men can even. I just can't see it, man.
Oh my God.
And I've had my times at work where I might be stretching too much to get up or under a piece of equipment, and the jeans go. And either I have a spare set in my truck, or I tell everybody, "I'll be right back."
Yeah. They'll rip sometimes, you know what I mean? He has to just
it's all good.
Carry extra pants, you know what I mean? Lace underwear. Oh my God, you better not go back to the pen. No lace. Only I wear the lace. I got lace on right now.
No, Leif. Our oldest son is named Leif.
Oh, that's where he got. Okay.
And it was Leif's underwear.
Yeah.
He had spent some time here. He took a road trip. Or no, it was even before that. But he had left some of his clothes behind. And so it was like underwear, socks, and I think a big old pair of pants because he's like 6'5". And I wore his underwear.
Yeah. Yeah, he big boy. He's 6'5". Okay, I heard.
Yeah, not lace, buddy.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Man,
that. Like,
that's a hell no.
Yeah.
Lace and thongs on men is a no-no.
Yeah.
I don't even see how women could wear thongs.
Oh, I love it.
I know she does, and I'm just, God, that's got to be uncomfortable.
No, it's so comfortable.
I can't see. It would
Oh, how
fuck me
funny
up.
you guys thought he said lace. How funny.
Damn, everybody did.
Everybody
No,
thought he
Leif.
said- Yeah, our oldest son, his name is Lace.
His name is Leif Eric.
I thought Lace too. I was like, that's so funny.
Okay,
I'm glad we
no.
cleared that up.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, JB. And I got to clean that up. Everybody's going to be seeing me in a whole new light.
Danielle, what up, girl? I'm glad you're back. We're back too, girl. We're back from house hunting in the mountains, girl. It's just too far. Where we were looking, oh my God, we drove by the exact house that I showed you. Oh my gosh, it was just too far, you guys, too far. So
Beck's the only one that wears the lace.
yes, Gun Squad, don't think shame.
I can't even do boxers.
Yeah, he.
Okay, so I lied. The only other time I had to put on anything like that is when I was locked up. When I went out for visits, you have to be in full dress. The first couple times I went out to visit Beck, because they strip you coming in and out, they would always say, "Man, where's your fucking underwear?" I said, "Man, I don't wear none." And so they were cool. But then one of the lieutenants caught wind of it. You have to be in full dress. So
you can't poke your winky out during visit.
So I remember I got me
never
the
got to see
biggest fucking pair of boxers you could think of. They were almost like shorts, so I wouldn't feel fucked up during a visit. And then I remember I had to sew the front up. I couldn't because it just was uncomfortable. So I lied. I had to wear them during visits.
You don't like songs, Danielle? Hey, Rom, I thought we found someone freakier than us. I couldn't match the lace. Hey, man, want to feel pretty sometimes too. We wouldn't have judged you. Oh, maybe the next one will be better. Yeah, Danielle, it was just, girl, it was far. It was going to be really far. I would have to leave like on a bad day, like probably 2.5 hours of a drive, like on a really snowy blizzard day that I still need to get out. Oh yeah, you're talking 2.5 hours to get down the mountain to town. So it was just too much, you guys. It was too much, especially with all my anxiety. There's another house out there. God's going to bless us with another house.
Full dress. Damn. The feds, buddy. Sometimes they make you wear fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You want to know what used to fuck me up in there, JB? Like all the queers in there. And it's cool. But as you know, there's people in there that can crochet like a motherfucker. In fact, I have a big ass quilt in my room that I had a dude make me. And it's a bad motherfucker. But you know what they would make themselves? Oh, yes. Thongs out of crochet.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We had this one.
Yeah, I didn't know
If I could remember his
I never
fucking
heard
name, and if I thought hard enough, because I remember the man he belonged
Make
to
me a
was
crochet thong.
this dude Al. That's who owned him. Al was a dude doing 30 to life from Oklahoma. Cool dude. Funny, but cool. But anyway, he'd get his dude all drunk and or stoned. And here he'd come. A thong and a fucking bra made out of fucking crochet. And he'd get a couple gallops across the fucking top tier. And of course, the cops come, take him to the hole. And they're not really taking him into the hole for what he's wearing. They're taking him to the hole because they know he's fucked up. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, there was something.
Sorry, that is funny. Oh, Danielle said I don't usually wear underwear unless it's that time.
And see, I see where she
Danielle,
said,
I gotta wear underwear.
it cuts off my circulation. Exactly. It is the most, even boxers, it's the most
That's
restricting
interesting.
shit in the world.
I don't wear panties sometimes when I go to bed. 50-50. Sometimes I don't. Like, yes, I don't make gay jokes in there. Texas makes the men. Oh, the Texas makes the men wear pink everything.
Hey, look, they did that out of here for a while. In fact, when I went down this last bit, they had me in Washington County. They had us in pinks over there. Really, I don't give a fuck if it's pink, orange, blue.
All the same. Yeah, right.
They have lights blinking on the motherfuckers. You're still locked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make me happy, doesn't make me sad. Or that's their reasoning because it's calm colors.
Raleigh, hello.
Hey, what's up, Raleigh?
What's up?
How you doing, dog?
I stayed away from the phone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
usually best to.
that was funny. I'm sorry, that was a funny story. I've never heard that one. But the crochet bra and his caddy. Like, Mr. I'm starting to think my brother enjoyed prison more than we realized. If you don't have a bra, and you're visiting us, we couldn't be homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and you know it. Hey, guys in there, they take their property real serious, man. When someone's owned by someone, man, it's what it is. It's big business in there.
Tan. Khakis and boots.
Oh, yeah.
That was him. Khakis. That's why he said when he came home, he was like, "Don't you ever buy me, because I'll try and buy him clothes once in a while, but not really. But never a pair of khaki
Ever in
pants.
life.
Never, ever, ever again. Khaki pants
Or shirts.
or shirts, nothing khaki. And he doesn't like me wearing khaki stuff. You know what I mean? No more khakis. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Yeah.
And there's some guys who take their khakis and boots serious. You know the ones I'm talking about, man. Their fucking pants and shirts will be fucking creased, and their
Right.
boots will have the shine. You can see your fucking reflection in it.
Oh, boy.
But then it's just, I really never used to knock them, man. Hey, to them, you represent always. It's what it is. I know a lot of the olders in there. It's how they do it, man. Whether they're locked up or rolling on the street, you represent. But I'm not going to.
Riley said, I've never been arrested. I've never been arrested either.
Good for
Riley.
you.
You already know. Shit on the dick or blood on the blade. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. And that's so vicious. And everybody, of course, everybody always asks him, does rape really happen? You know what I mean? He's like, hello, more than y'all know. You know what I mean? More than y'all know.
The gray sweats. I have a pair of gray sweats and gray sweatshirt right now. I wore it in there and I wear it out
loves
here.
all his shit from like his commissary shit. How
You got some good shit.
Yeah, your little.
And the tennis shoes. You know it too.
Thermal.
You couldn't wait for the new fucking shoes to come out because you had to have them. Fuck yeah. Shit, commissary was it. You lived commissary to commissary. That's what I used to tell some of the guys in there. You live commissary to commissary or visit to visit. That's all you got in there. Especially in county. Man, when it's in county, you're either running up there with a wash tub or your fucking pillowcase up to the window. I'm getting my fucking commissary. Happy as a motherfucker. Man, because you're all throwing in and cooking the night. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you got $20 for your birthday. Good job, Misty.
Good, Misty.
Girl. I'm glad you got money for your birthday.
Iron the khakis and our mats. Yep. It's what they did, man.
I got a pair of my brothers-in-law stole from prison. Shoes, J-Rom. A pair of shoes.
I have a thermal. It's one of my.
That's what he says. JB, jail thermals are always the best. That's exactly what he said.
And do you know? Yesterday I just wore my one from Leavenworth to work yesterday. And I mean the sleeves all ripped, but it still has my name and number on it. It's like the best fucking thermal I've ever bought in my life, and I'm not ready to get rid of it yet.
Hi, Victoria, new subscriber. Hey, girl.
What's up, Victoria?
Welcome to the live. I'm back. This is Mike, and you all are our crew members, okay? You got boogers.
And all the thermal tops.
Boogers. Come on, let's go.
And all the thermal tops I've bought out here, because I don't wear thermal bottoms.
Yeah.
Man, they suck, dog. Every one of the thermal tops I bought suck. I mean, I have some I wear to work, but I try not to wear my one from Leavenworth that much because I'm trying to fucking save it. And who doesn't miss the Keefy coffee? I got one of my homeboys. He has been all over the internet looking for Keefy coffee. He found it for like $300 a bag. Now understand it's It's not the bag of Kifi they sold us on commissary, but it's not that much bigger. But I've tried to explain to people out here, Kifi coffee is the best coffee in the world, and it's not available to us. Yep, the orange shower shoes. Except I want to step up, JB. I bought the Nikes. Oh yeah, I had to have the Nike flip flops. You gotta look good going back forth from the shower, man. Coffee in some places is currency, dog. I mean, it's used to barter a lot because coffee is that's a sought after thing in there. Is coffee. And like if you go to the store guy, he charges you 5 stamps. Because understand in the feds, it's stamps. Books of stamps and single stamps. That's currency in there. And coffee is big money. But now if you're like in county jail, you can get a lot of shit done with coffee. Okie doke cheese popcorn. You got your lip gloss, sweetheart? Really? But now see, J Rum, I asked my buddy Catfish that, and he said that the stuff that's on Amazon isn't the real Kifi they sold us in the joint. I don't know that to be true because I don't look for it. But I've heard that, and he said no, the stuff on Amazon is not the stuff that they sold us in the joint. I used to sell nickel bags of that Kifi coffee. Fuck yeah. Coffee is big money. Avoid Chico sticks. Hey man, female joys are pretty violent. You know, I remember back in the 80s when I went through Scared Straight, they quit doing it in the women's prisons because they were too violent. I tell people a lot of them stories, and a lot of them really don't believe me. Women inside there, they can do some pretty foul shit. Yeah, JB, that was one of my hustles, dog. I used to do envelopes and cards for everybody. I did that for a long time. Hey, thank you, Misty. You're such a sweetheart, baby.
Oh, Misty is. Like I'm waiting for you to say something nice to me. Oh. Oh, what do you want? Beers or do you want animals?
Yeah, let me know what it's like, man. But I'm telling you, my boy Catfish said it's not the same thing. How he knows that, I don't know. Yeah, women get crazy in that motherfucker.
Oh, is it in
They really do.
Is it in your guys' room? Okay.
You know what, man? We used to fuck with the new guys about that. When the real young kids would come in, we'd go throw some fucking candy on their bed. And then we'd wait for them to come out after fucking, like in the feds, you got 4 o'clock count. And they'd be telling us, hey, man, somebody left me some food on my bed. And we'd be like, man, you didn't eat it, did you? Because you know they always do. They're always going to crack a candy bar open. And we'd fuck with them, tell them someone on the stair owns you now. We make them go all the way through chow, thinking that they just got bought. It was funny, man.
Okay, they're my daddy, silly. My pink blanket. My pink blanket.
I hear you, Misty. I love you, girl.
Oh, Camilla, come say hi to Misty. Kimmer, come say hi to Misty.
I never really did the store. You know, when it comes to shit like that.
Hi, Misty. There she goes. Hi, Misty. Oh.
Me and my homeboy Sanchez, he's home now. We had the lock on the tobacco. That was our hustle, man. And it was a good hustle. And then you know what? You probably know this. See, I chew, and my hustle used to pay for my chew because a can of chewing there was $100. And guys would follow me around wanting my dip, offered me $5, $10 for my dip, so they could put it on a napkin, dry it out in the microwave, and then smoke it. Oh yeah.
Mia, come here. Come say hi to Victoria. Say hi, Victoria. Oh, hi, Victoria.
She said hi to Misty.
And say hi. And
So come say hi to
said
Misty. Okay.
Did, I did. What
Not
did
smoking in
Ron
a
say?
practice.
My boy Joe has a YouTube channel from Amazon for the exact same thing.
I'm gonna have to tell my boy Catfish. He swears it's not, dog.
Or maybe he didn't find the right one. Maybe, you know what I mean? There might be.
Yeah, see, they took tobacco out in the feds in 2007. And so it got real high dollar after that.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell my boy about that, about the Keefy coffee though.
Yes, definitely. Reindeer one.
How we doing tonight, Victoria? Store wasn't a good gig because I had those people.
Yeah, how are you, Victoria?
Yep. And then you're also, I'm sorry, go ahead, baby.
Oh, I was gonna ask Victoria. Victoria, are you here from Lives Life? Is that how you found us? Oh my God, I love that girl.
And then, like stores, just really depends how you carry yourself and who you are. But like in the feds, every now and then the cops come in, take all your shit, and just, it was because they would match it to what you spent on commissary. What if they found anything that didn't match your commissary receipts? You know where it went? It went down to the LT's office, and they gave it to the rats who came in every time they want to drop a dime on someone. Fucked up deal.
Okay.
All right, Misty.
Thank you.
Have a good night, sweetheart.
Is Misty going? I go wave bye. See you. Bye, Misty. Come say bye to Misty, please.
Yeah, Miss J. Ron. When they took tobacco out,
Yeah.
woo!
I know.
It was not a good day.
Yeah, I bet. Why would they do that?
Personally, I never in my life thought they'd take it out of the feds. And when I was locked up and heard the rumors in 2005 they were going to, they did. Just because of all the money it generates for them. Bye, Misty.
Bye, Misty. Oh, she's so cute. I'm good. Yes, she shouted y'all out. Oh. Raleigh said, I wish I could smoke, but I quit for 10 years. Good for you.
I've seen him try the banana pills too, dog. Hey, and you know, like Hooch and Shine, because I always tell Beck, because one of my partners had the lock on the Shine. Remember, you know, the Honey Bear bottles they sell us on commissary? One of those little Honey Bears of Shine, $250. And the night when he would get his Shine off, he might have, I don't know, 20 or so bottles. Next morning, brother, and everybody knew it. All the ones already knew he had Shine coming off that night and it was going for sale. And they'd be lined up at his door and he'd sell through them like nothing. But that was his hustle. He'd have X amount of it, money sent to his books, the other brought in commissary. That's how he lived, though. He'd have to get about 2 Shines off a year. And he lived pretty good, man.
Yeah, exactly. What did he make with those? Like, was it
I don't know.
butter and jelly, or you know?
I don't know how he did a Shine. I don't even know the Hooch.
Yeah,
it's not something I didn't fuck with it.
I've only tried the Hooch one time with Mike, and that was like a couple New Year's Eves ago. And you guys, we were on, how do you say, like locked down. Like Mike's like passed out naked on the couch. We got the door wide open and shit. Like I was fucked up, smoking a cigarette on the front porch.
I got a buddy here. He makes Shine, and he makes his wine from a fucking apple tree that he has growing in his yard. And I would be hit with contraband. Much, yeah. For instance, I got 6 years today for having too much coffee, 8 bags.
One lemon was 2 bags. Oh my God.
And that's how they get you, man.
Y'all might like the after prison show. Joe's funny as shit. Tell crazy stories from Chesapeake.
I'd like to check it out.
Yes. So what is it? Is that what it's called, J. Rom? After prison show? Because I think I've heard of that. And I don't know where, or you know what I mean? I'm not sure. Oh my God, I'm trying to quit smoking so bad. I'm taking Chantix, but still smoking. Oh, Victoria. Victoria, don't ask us, girl, because you know what Mike's going to... Girl, no one likes a quitter.
Nobody likes a quitter.
You know what I mean? I'm like, don't ask us, girl. I'm a smoker, so really don't ask me because I love my cigarettes. I'm going to smoke my cigarettes. And, excuse me, I'm going to smoke my cigarettes. So Mike's like, you could chew. I'll get his and hers spit cups. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know about all that. Our daughters, both of our daughters, well, okay, we have 3 daughters, but only 2 are of age. So both of our daughters chew every now and then. So, but not mama. I don't think I'm going to, no. The whole spit thing again.
You know, I worked in the bakery in Florence. And anytime we could get yeast out of the bakery, whoo, that was big money. We gave this one guy, I can't remember his name, but he was a dumb motherfucker. They had some old coolers they used to sell. And we told him, hey, man, be careful how you use this. I'll never forget, we're all sitting on the flats watching TV. Yes. What do you want? Okay, we'll get it for you.
Come here, you want mommy fix it?
No, she wants it.
Oh, you want
She wants everything. But anyway, we're sitting on the flats, and we hear this big old boom. But he damn near put all this fucking yeast we had that we gave him into 2 little fucking water jugs. What do you think's gonna happen? And we tried to tell him. Yeah, I just never fucked with the hooch or the shine, man. Just wasn't my thing. Tobacco. Making sure I had my Copenhagen. That was my thing. Oh yeah, I'm sure you did, dog. That thing's gonna fucking stink up the whole tier. My one dude that used to get his hooch off, he cut his whole fucking mattress down the middle, and he had 2 big bladders in there. And it was a process, but he would get it, he'd stitch it all up, he'd make his bed, man, and he ran that for a couple years before they finally caught on how he was getting his hooch off. Okay, you had the doors. Man, the only prison I've ever been in that had the doors other than county was Florence. Because I was in the old part of Terre Haute, and when I got out of Leavenworth, some of the newer ones have the doors, but it's still barred over there. A lot of good, funny stories, man, but fuck. No way do I miss it. I knew the oranges. So were you in state, JB? I think you were. I did a little bit of state time back in the 90s for Colorado. But other than that, both my big sentences were in the feds. Yeah, mama's on the potty. Where the baby is. State pen, okay. The only thing that sucks about the feds, one, the fact that you get shipped around a lot. That gets fucked up. But it's just when you're in your home state, at least you're surrounded by a lot of your homeboys, you know, you're home. But in the feds, you got people not just from every other state, but from a lot of other countries. And it just gets to politics and the way of life, and they're just fucked up. See, I would have rather been home, provided what state pen they would have sent me to. But they ship you around a lot in the feds. It's just what they do. Some of our state pens out here are like that. It really just, like anywhere, just depends what spot you land in. I mean, Leavenworth, it's just fucking old. You got to figure that place was only built to house like 800 men, and now it holds almost 3,000. You have guys in two-man cells that was only built for one, and some of these cells have 3 and 4 guys in it, and it was built for one. It's just overcrowded. The yard isn't big enough, and it's a fucking hot box. A hot box. Hey, a lot of our prisons out here are becoming private, like all your CCAs, because it's big money, dog. All we are in there just meant dollar signs. It's all about money. And that's why the CCAs are taking off. And I think they just shut down 3 of our big ones out here. They used to, like, I heard it was Crowley, Bent County, and one more. And that used to be 3 of our biggest prisons. And they done got beat out by all these private ones. Man, the only place I've been in Indiana, dog, was Terre Haute. I've never been to a CCA. The little bit of time that I did in the state back in the 90s, I never went to a CCA, so I lucked out. Yeah, I couldn't do a dorm. I've never in my life been in an open dorm, ever. Because I know in Jefferson County Jail, which is the one up here by us, that's where they housed me. When I caught this last bit, and they have dorms there. They have 3 different levels, which is basically your low, medium, and max. But I used to tell guys, when you go in there, tell them you want to go to the top floor, you want the grays. Because if you go to max, you get your own cell. And it's 8-man pods. And 90% of the cats up there have done time. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and the cops treat you pretty proper up there. Yeah, Terre Haute's Fed joint. Putnamville and Branchville. Yeah, I never heard of them, Miss J. Ron. Pendleton, okay. And the only other prisons I've been out that way, when I was being transferred back in the 90s, and I think it's when I was leaving Terre Haute, we stopped in Oxford, Wisconsin. And I was only there for like 2 weeks, and I was in the hole, so I don't really know much about the joint. Okay. And the farm. I think all states have that. We have one out here. And really, that's where a lot of guys want to go. But you have, they either want to go to the farm or they want to work the leather. Because there's a program up here in Canyon City. They make saddles and bridles and shit like that. But you have to really be good at leather, and you have to have a 30 to life sentence. Because one, it's a high paying job, I mean, as far as being locked up. Or people want to go do the farm, because it's really more of a camp setting. And, at least, you're out working every day, whether it's the cows or the horses and things like that. But again, I think to work on the farm, if I remember right, you have to have at least 10 plus years. But I know to get in the leather program, you have to have a grip of time. We have a couple spots up there in Canyon City for the same thing, JB. You got 4 Mile and oh fuck. Both their yards go back to back. But that's where your fucking chomes go, your snitches, and all them motherfuckers. That's where they go. But it's 4 Mile. God damn. No. They have a sex program there in Inglewood, but they're closed off from everybody else. Damn, I can't believe I forgot about it. It's 4 Mile and Shadow Mountain. Those are the two spots in the state joint out here where they send all them. And that's what they need to do, man. Because, they every now and then you can get one that comes in the joint and they might be safe for a minute. But even though the feds or even the state system, even for something so big with so many motherfuckers in it, it's still very small because word of mouth travels. You're always going to end up in a spot where someone knows you, whether it's personally or not. You're going to get got, period. And like in Florence was the coolest spot I was ever in as far as the hacks go. I won't throw this dude's name out there, but he was a cool hack. He's probably still in Florence. And during mail call, when a bus would come in, whether it was the white guys, the black guys, the Mexicans, the natives, whoever, after he was all done passing out mail, he would tell that car, he might say it was us, he'd say, and hey, all the white boys said, you need to take out the trash tonight. And he would let us know whether there was only one or if there was 2 or 3 white guys that just came in, one or all are dirty. He wouldn't tell you who it is, but he'd tell us, hey, but he would tell each car if they had trash coming on the bus. So that was pretty good looking out. And it does, homie. There's still a lot of cars in the feds that they always say, hey, let me check your paperwork. I never used to be down like that because paperwork don't mean shit to me. I give a fuck what your paperwork says. Because you're right. One, it's easy to manipulate. Pretty much. And then I remember when I was in Leavenworth, I worked in education for a while. I used to help guys. Good for you. I used to help guys get their GED, and I do the parenting class. But anyway, my boss, I think he's retired now. I'm not gonna throw his name out there either. But he was cool because I knew his system. If it was a chomo, a rapo, not snitches, he didn't fight. To him, he didn't care about that. But a chomo or a rapo, if you tried to enter his GED class, he would turn you down. And I caught on to this. And so I used to be able to check guys that would come in. I would say, hey, Mr. Blah, blah, blah. I said, these are some guys that want to get in your GED class. He'd get on his computer right there. And he'd go, no, no, yes. And we had him. Snitches, I don't know where he stood on that. But chomos and rapos, he wouldn't put him in his GED class.
I don't think chomos and rapos can be rehabilitated.
That's how they always get exposed. I was only a juvenile when I got locked up. I was a runaway. Hey, I was locked up too once as a runaway. I was 11 years old the first time I got locked up. Stole a car. Started on fire. Don't know why, I just did it.
For something to do, he said. There was something to do.
Yeah, because a lot of these guys will start confining in their bunkies. Because a lot of them just don't get it.
What?
Or they start telling you they're in there for something else. So you start questioning about them. They don't know jack shit about the charge that they're in there for.
Paw Patrol.
It came to snitches.
Some, Paw Patrol.
I was kind of mixed on that, man. Man, a snitch is a snitch, dog. Just.
I don't do those snitch thing.
Man.
Yeah, baby.
And I'm trying to get away from that because it's not my world no more. Man, rats, dude. Whether they ratted on the outside, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, he don't do well with the whole snitches at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Paw Patrol. Oh, is that what it is, Miss Jam? We'll be there on the double. Okay, mommy trying to sing. Paw Patrol.
Yep. She's a Paw Patrol nut.
No.
I know mommy thinks she can sing.
Okay, I'm sorry. You pink eye?
I'm
Pink sky.
No, me.
You're pink sky. Okay.
Daddy have a kiss?
Wow. Yes,
Thank you.
Oh, that was cute. Come on. Watch. Can mommy have a kiss?
No.
No.
Can Daddy have another kiss?
No.
One more.
No.
One more. I was trying to push my luck.
Watch this one. You don't want to watch this one? Ay, this child.
Oh, I hear you, dog. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Ooh. Hang out with Sissy while mommy finishes this. What do you want? You want Angela?
I used to tell cats in there.
It's gonna be time to leave.
I said, man, if they'll,
right now, you're messy.
because I had some buddies that would sit there and say, hey, man, this dude just gave me a bunch of dirt on this
messy.
or that, or even cops. But I said, if they're going to snitch to you, they're going to snitch on you. And I used to try to get that through everyone's head. I said, you guys bring these into you because you think, man, this guy's got my back. Okay, no, he doesn't. Because if he's going to snitch to you, he'll snitch on you. Unless it's coming from one of your homeboys, and it's different.
Danielle. Oh, I know. That was cute. She always gives daddy kisses, you guys. That's a daddy-daughter thing. They all kiss each other. But mom, what are you, crazy? I'll let you kiss my head. She lets me kiss her head. You know what I mean? And give me an ugga mugga. Usually I can get an ugga mugga. Butterfly. Oh, butterfly.
Give me
And then
one
I
more
have
kiss,
to
I'll leave you
steal a
alone.
kiss.
Give me one more and I'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I know this guy. Huh? Who's your daddy? This guy, like from Moana, you guys. This guy. This guy. Mommy tries to sing a lot of shit. I'm sorry. I'm chopped liver when daddy's home. Oh, me too, Mrs. J. Rom. I'm like, Mom. I don't need mom. I'm surprised she's let me take her to the toilet, you guys. Usually she doesn't let me. Usually it's daddy, 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 daddy. Okay. Then watch it. If I put puppy on, you're going to lay down and watch it for a little while. Get your pillow and lay down. Okay?
Exactly, dog. Now, see, I'm glad you make that point.
What?
Because look, I've spoke about this, homie. What? Okay. Sissy, you want to get her pillow? Older
Thank
Sissy's
you,
here.
Sissy. Yeah, Sissy going to help us out.
So
here.
listen, I'm glad
You are
you,
alive.
I knew that's where you're going with that. Look, when I was getting ready to come home, it was a buddy of mine. His name's Dave Sierras. Good motherfucker from Connecticut. I was having a real problem with the whole rats and snitches, man.
Good girl.
And I was talking about
What
people
do
out
you
here
want,
in the free world.
Paw Patrol?
You know, and he made a good point to me. He
Okay.
says, because I've always lived my life by a certain code, and I still do. And I used to always refer to everybody
don't do
as
that. Watch it like this.
citizens.
Watch.
I really still do.
Watch
I
it like
use that term a lot. Anyway,
Or I'm gonna
I told him, I said, man,
watch it like this. Watch it
I
like
said,
this.
people out there
Right.
just calling cops on the
Right.
fly and just
Look at
telling
this
on
here.
anybody they can. And he brought up the whole cop thing. And he said, MD, he said, check it out. He said, look at your wife. He said, or your kids. He said, if something's going down or whatever, he said, you're not there. He said, what should they do? And even without thinking, it's in my head. And I'm like, well, they should call the cops. So, and how he explained it to me, he said, look, he said, you have you, and he said, you have citizens. He said, citizens aren't wrong when they call the cops and they need help or asking for help. He said, because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And he said, and then there's you and your people. And he said, that's not your way. He said, but understand what they're doing basically what they were taught to do. They were raised to do it. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So they're doing right. And it just, how he explained it just made sense to me. Now understand, I still hate a rat. Hate them. But I've told my wife, and I'll tell my kids, hey, if I'm not there, man, call the cops. That's their job. Because I'm with you on that. Even my boy Catfish, who, you don't like law, but he said it one day, same as me. He says, look, we need law and order. And I respect it because we do. Anybody with half a mind will tell you we need it. And I'll support it. And I understand people out here, you know, to them, they don't know what the term rat and snitch is. And the tell on someone is just, it's what they were taught to do. You know, you see a wrong, you let somebody know. And so I try to keep those two separate. But yeah, if we're both doing a crime together and you see it all the time, dog, you see it all the time. Motherfuckers will flip on their partner quicker than shit. Of course, he was never your partner. Because look, my first bit, it was one of my best homeboys who ratted me out. And he was feeding information to the feds like 3 months before they busted me. I was fucking devastated. That's another story. So I get what you're saying. I really do. And see, I respect him too. I don't lie. I'm not trying to go out and hug every motherfucker. But I'm just being honest. But I respect him because I'm on a different time with him now. You know, the encounters that I've had, exactly. Cops that I've encountered since I've been home have been A1. And obviously, when I do my speeches or I'm doing my thing, it is what it is. I just, It's just a fine line. And am I going to call the cops? Never. I will never call the cops. If I'm home and something's happening, I'll call them after. Say someone's trying to come in my house, someone's trying to hurt my family. I'm going to take care of that because I believe that's our job. Then I'll call the cops and tell them, hey, got someone here who needs a little help.
Come pick up your boy. You better send an ambulance.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I've spoke about this with my PO. I've said it in some of my speeches. I'm not going to call one, but my family or my kids most
If he's not
definitely.
here and somebody's
And I
trying to
tell
hurt
them
us,
all, call the cops. I said, that's what you're supposed to do, and that's their job to help you. So I'm with you on that.
Okay.
Exactly. I don't fear a snitch, but I still don't want to be around one. I just don't. And it's not just because to me, if you snitched on someone, you're just living wrong, man. And you probably got more bullseyes on your back than I ever did, and I don't need that around me. And so I just can't associate with them, man. I mean, is it like the old days? If I see one, I'm just gonna knock your teeth out? No, but I'm gonna be respectful. And I'm just gonna tell them, hey, look, man, you and I can't fuck with each other, man. I said, I'm not gonna be able to get past that. He or she might be a decent person. It's hard for me to say a good person because you ratted on someone. You fucking got someone locked up because you wanted to fucking dance, but you didn't want to pay the piper, and that fucks with me real tough. But I would be respectful enough and nice enough to tell them, look, I can't be on that kind of time with you, man. We can't fuck with each other.
Oh, come here. I'll fix it. Miss J. Rom, I totally agree. Totally agree.
I probably missed a bunch. I'm sorry.
J-Rom.
When I go on a rant,
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to start back up there or just
only times.
Miss J. Rom, I agree, girl.
If we aren't committing, and I agree with that.
Gotta handle that. There ain't no time to call when you don't have time to call. You guys, and what I have for protection is bear spray. That's the only thing I have, you know what I mean? So, like, for me, I know where the bear spray's at. I know how to use it. There we go.
Exactly.
Wait.
When you say you're not a thug or criminal like me, that's not me anymore. I still have a certain code that I'm going to live by, but now I'm just dad and husband. But there's still certain things I can't allow myself to associate with. And vigilante justice, I don't even call it vigilante justice. I just call it, man, we're protecting our family. It's what the fuck we're supposed to do. It's just, and anyone to argue that,
it's human's job to protect.
And you know, and if I took a life to protect my family and I took dirty life on the chin, so be it. I'll do it with a fucking smile. Because my family's still alive. They're still living. And so I guess I would just hope I'm going to find either the fucking judge or a jury that's going to see that and be like, you know what? Okay. But I might get the jury and judge to think like, oh, no.
This past, you know what I mean?
And fine. So be it.
You never know. You got the 50-50 chance, right? 50-50 chance. Crazy. I'm not waiting on the police to protect my family. Exactly. Like, you be waiting.
And see, that's what I preach about is the betrayal. That's what gets in my guts the most.
Yeah, makes my sick. We don't do the whole betrayal thing.
Like in the 90s. You know what, man? I never brought any of my shit around this motherfucker, ever. And I used to tell him that, man, don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. I always used to make sure he was never around. He was always in the back. He was never around my dirt. And I did everything. I loved this motherfucker, man. Then he fucking rolled quick. Fucked me up.
My new home is 30 minutes from your stop. I can't wait on them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. If someone breaks in my house while Mr. J is gone, I shoot first. Ask questions
That's
later.
what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. And call my attorney. That's
here's where things get really twisted. Like Colorado.
Amen, J.
And this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. In Colorado, if someone comes in the house after my wife with a knife and she shoots them, she'll be charged because you're only allowed to go at your attacker with equal or
power.
lesser power.
Right?
The fuck is that? So let's take someone like me, my size. I'm coming through the door with a knife. She's supposed to grab a knife and try to come after me? Are you fucking kidding me? Some of the laws are really fucking twisted, man.
Yeah, that is pretty bad because there's going to be no.
I mean, the fuck is
What
that?
is bear spray considered? Is that considered like a pepper spray, or I mean, what's that equal power to? Obviously, not a gun. You know what I mean?
The laws are just twisted.
I wouldn't think a knife either. Don't even think it's equal to a knife.
I mean, hey, I'm an ex-convict. I'm an ex-criminal, and I'll tell you, the laws are fucked up. The criminal has almost more rights than the victims anymore, especially when it comes to shit like that. You're gonna sit there and tell my wife, "Oh well, Mrs. Darden, you should have went after him with a knife." Are you fucking kidding me? Baffling to me.
Which sucks because you guys, I want to be able to carry, and I can't carry at least until he's off paper. Then it's like a fine line. You know what I mean? It's a fine line when you carry, like, and especially like if I were to get a concealed carry, could we be out together when I'm carrying a concealed weapon on me? You know what I mean?
It would have to be in a gun case that's only handprint activated.
With only my handprint, you know what I mean? So.
And I understand that, homie. But here in Colorado, oh, they care that I'm a felon.
Yeah. That's why I love the South. Yeah, they do care out here, don't they? But he's asked his parole officer and everything. Like,
well, I just wanted it broke down to me.
Yeah, because I want to be able to get my concealed carry.
And she was totally cool with me. She said, at least wait till you're off paper. Now, look, again, in the 90s, when I got out, I had a partner. We had a house together. And he was an ex-Marine. He had a shit ton of guns. He wasn't a felon. So we called the ATF, we called the feds and said, okay, here's the deal. How can we make this happen living under the same roof? They said as long as his guns were in a gun safe behind a locked door that I don't have access to, we were cool. Okay, the gun safe was in his room, in his closet. He put a little lock on his bedroom door. We were cool. Now, I've graduated a bit since then with a little bit more added on. And so the last that I heard, as long as she has her gun in a case that's hand activated, that counts as two. In other words, a safe behind a locked door. Because the only way to open that case is your handprint, fingerprints, and then I know they even got some out there that it goes by the sequence you lay your fingers down on it. And so everybody said, the ones I've talked to, said I would probably be safe with that. But it's still a fine line.
He said it will always be a head crime for me.
Yep. Always.
Yeah.
Unless we become like Merle Haggard or someone like that and get the motherfucking exonerated. But I don't.
Mike just might with all his speaking.
I wouldn't do it speaking. I have to be like Merle Haggard.
I'd have to be like, yeah, I gotta be
only fucking Merle can pull that shit off, man. Merle was the only one that could pull that shit off.
He's so great.
I'm by myself, baby.
I keep
exactly.
Guns when I leave the house. I got it.
See, and that's what I want Beck to have because look how much I work.
I'm so jealous, girl. You carry 3 guns. I know. I agree. You know what's scary, girl, is all like the trafficking shit. That shit fucking makes me paranoid, dude.
Exactly.
That shit makes me real fucking paranoid, okay? Like all the human trafficking, all the shit that these people do, especially here in Denver. You know what I mean? Denver is a big, huge city. There's a lot of us women out here shopping Monday through Sunday. You know what I mean? And some of the shit they do, that shit's scary. I would love to carry. So I feel like you need to. You have to.
Exactly, JB. I get that. That's why when I'm off paper, it's not really gonna worry me for her to have a pistol. Obviously, when I'm home, it's put up. Don't need it when I'm home. But man, when I leave, obviously because of our kids, but have a spot, have it open
Where I have
already.
to say,
Just have it open, ready. I feel good with it, knowing she has it. When she's out and about taking the kids to school, shopping, she can get her concealed carry, have it in her purse. But anytime I'm around, it's got to be in that case. And then if it's ever in question, yeah, they can always come in and they can only really check the gun and things like that when there's an incident. Say she ever had to shoot someone. Oh, they're going to be checking for these, but I'm just saying they can check away.
These mitts right here are gonna be all dusted up.
And there won't be nothing around her
Funny.
gun, her case, her bullets, nothing.
Yeah.
So
Never tell the internet when you get it. Yes, exactly. And no, we won't. Once you're off parole, they can't just come search you.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And see, again, it goes back to who we are now in the lives we lead. It's just, look, I don't worry about being pulled over, searched, and all kinds of bullshit. Cops aren't coming to my house no more.
We don't have anything to hide.
And so it's just, man, I'm living among the citizens.
Yeah.
But like I always tell everybody, I always have to be 10 times the citizen.
Yeah.
That's how I try to explain to guys coming out. I said, look, man, we have to be 10 times a citizen. There's sometimes we'll sit there and we'll be fucked up about it. But that's what we got to do. That's what I live by. I have to be 10 times a citizen. And I know I am.
He is. Really is. 25 times a citizen, okay. Fucking 100 times a citizen. Awesome. What'd J-Rom say? I got 7
She has a little arsenal is what she's saying. Or he's saying, I'm sorry. J-Rom.
J-Rom saying, I got 7 AR-15s, 2 Barrett 15s, numerous shotguns. Pitbull Mama's way protected when I'm not home. Oh, and especially because you're gone a lot, J-Rom. You know what I mean? So that is important. Miss J-Rom.
I know that, homie.
Girl. That's very important. So makes you feel good when you know mama's protected at home and covered. You know what I mean? My wifey covered.
It'll be private, homie.
Yeah. We really haven't had a whole lot of trolls, you guys. We don't deal with that a whole lot. I mean, obviously, like as we grow, we will, but some of the ones, shut up, you've never done no hard fucking time.
I think when they come on our channel, they just think, wow. I think the trolls sometimes feel sorry for us. They're like, wow, these two are lame.
Are lame. Y'all are boring. Like, that's not even what I carry.
And you know, when I'm around her dad, because her dad carries. And when he lived down here in Golden, I was at his house every weekend. Loved hanging out with him. But you know, I told my PO one day, I said, hey, I hang out with, Beck's dad a lot, this, that, and the other. And I said, he's got more guns than the law allows. And she smiled and I said, can I get in trouble for this? Here's how she explained. She said, probably not. Look, he's just an old cowboy. It's one thing if I'm around him and even if it's something as simple as getting pulled over, he always tells them, look, I'm carrying this, that, and the other.
And he's permit for every single thing he has.
They're going to see him, then they'll see me. They're probably not going to question nothing. Now, if I'm with one of my partners from the past, may not be a felon, but he is who he is, we get pulled over, I'm going to have a problem. It's all just, man, it's all the company you keep. That's what it is.
will eventually deal with it.
Yep.
Yes. That's why he keeps his location. Yes. J-Rom, 200 guns in your house. Oh, I think J-Rom, does Grandpa have 200 guns? I don't know.
200 plus.
I don't know. I've never seen them. I've
I
never
have.
seen them. I don't know what my dad has in his house.
He took me around one day and showed me where
Everything is.
only reason is in case something were to happen to him. That was the only reason.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, buddy.
Does Grandpa outdo
There's just
Grandpa?
it's when it comes to now. I understand a lot of his are worth considerable money because he's a collector, but he's got more rifles and pistols.
Then the law allows.
There's not going to be a
Yeah.
there's not a corner of that house that he's going to be stuck in if something ever happens.
Yeah.
You know, but and like I said, the only reason he showed me and told me in case something ever happens to him, he passed away.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Savannah? What's up, girl?
Savannah, hey, love. I saw you posted a video. Can't wait to watch a mini haul. Awesome. I can't wait to watch, girl. Y'all come back now. You hear? Y'all come back now. Colin. Isn't Keystone Brewery in Golden? It sure is, J-Rom. Coors is in fact, I have a video of us driving by Coors. So if you want to see the Coors factory, oh my gosh, it's one of our very first videos. It'd be easier to find. But yeah, we have Coors here, which was sold to, what'd you say? Miller.
And they fucking make all kinds of shit there now.
You guys, my stepdad, who's like a complete piece of shit. Good. I hope you watch this one day, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, you're a fucking bitch. You're straight trash. Like,
He is.
Straight trash.
He's a coward.
Pussy. Like, anyways. Y'all, I had a bad relationship with my stepdad, okay, as you can tell. But he worked like 40 years at Coors, so. And Coors
used to be a real, well, it was family owned. When it was owned by Pete Coors and everybody, it was great. But when they sold it to fucking Miller, it went to shit. How they treat their employees and keep their benefits low I'm not going to get into it all, but it's just a fucked up deal. It used to be a real stable to the community.
Family oriented.
Now it's a shit pit.
Yeah, family oriented company, you know what I mean?
But yes, it's there, and it's a cool tour.
I caught out with my friends hunting. Never been a
Right.
problem.
It's because the company you keep, it's where you're at.
That, and I was gonna say where GB's at, you know what I mean? Like you said, in the South, like their weed. Second Amendment's like their weed out there.
Something quick. What does that mean?
Something quick. Oh, a mini haul. Something quick.
Oh.
That's okay. Yeah, I think so. How's it going, Savannah? How was your day? I didn't need you to babysit because Daddy was off today. So I was like, I wonder if Savannah thinks, I wonder if she's going to text me.
What, honey?
But no, Daddy was home tonight. It's been nice. Awesome.
For a piece of fucking tape? That's crazy.
What?
I'm reading what J-Rom wrote.
Oh.
He refused this load till he pulled out and removed some fucking tape.
Oh, really? Wow.
They're stuck on the walls.
Oh my God. I know. They're like Coors. Exactly. It's going to be a bad day for anyone that comes after me without Daddy home. Oh, yeah, Miss J-Rom. See, girl, you rock. I love you.
Yeah, baby.
I love you, Miss J-Rom. Like, you and I think alike, girl.
You're a
Like,
sweetheart.
mess with me. You know what I mean? It was good. What about you guys? And yes, that's awesome. The kids miss her, though. Oh, you know, it was cute, Savannah, when she saw that you guys popped up because she was playing like on her pink phone. When she saw that you had uploaded a video and I got the notification for it and she saw a picture, Mommy, those are my friends. Those are my friends. It was really cute. It was really cute. So that was adorable. Oh. Want one of these? No. Daddy's not big on the seltzer ones.
I like my Mio. Flavored water. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm getting
Savannah,
hungry.
I worked today, so that's what I did today. I worked. Daddy was home with the baby. We went house hunting today, Savannah. So we drove up to Evergreen. We went and picked daughter Daniela.
What's wrong?
Us and the two girls went house hunting. Girl, we went up to Evergreen and looked around. I'd found this beautiful house in Evergreen. I found this beautiful house in Evergreen that I was like, oh my God, Daddy, I have to have this. And then we took a drive up there, and girl,
Mommy's fixing it.
it would take me
Okay.
on bad blizzard days like 2.5 hours to get down here. Okay. It was just Evergreen a little far. We thought like girl, with anxiety and stuff, I can't. Oh, I just can't. Here.
Here, baby.
There you go, Mayfair. There you go, Mayfair.
There you go, sweetheart. You're
I got
welcome.
champagne. Oh, you got champagne and orange juice tonight? What'd J-Rum say? Yeah, my review is on Google Maps. Your review, your like company review, J-Rum? Is that what he's talking about?
Just about the about being up at Coors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because Coors sucks, okay? We don't drink Coors or anything on Coors, right?
I just don't like Coors. I like the Winterfest during Christmas. I used to like
Do
that.
you?
Yeah, I used
Do
to
they
like
even
that.
do that anymore?
Yeah,
Do they?
yeah, for shit they did.
Yeah, then they do. Yeah, he had his dude working at Coors for a while. He was working at Coors, so
And they fucked him over.
yeah. We're not big fan of Coors. Screw Coors, so. House hunting sounds fun. I need a bigger place. Oh, Savannah, house hunting, girl. It is so hard to find something like. In fact, I think I'm going to text this lady or email this lady. It's the first house that we looked at, you guys. It's only $1,675. It's a beautiful 3-bedroom, like 2-bath. Or no, I think it's more like 1.5 bath. I forget, but I think I'm going to ask her, like, hey, will you work with us on a down payment? You know what I mean? Mike and I both really
See, it's not renting, and she keeps flipping it for rent, for sale, for rent, for
Well, I
sale.
don't know, unless it's just the app that's
But here's the
doing
thing.
that.
Look, it's a good rental home, but the reason, because I seen the price they're asking, the house needs a lot of work. It's okay to live in, but
It's
for
a
someone to go buy it, it's not going to sell for the money she's asking. So I think she's getting frustrated because it's not renting. That's where I come in.
Exactly. I figure like if Daddy can talk to Daddy's gonna be better talking to her than I will. So maybe I can have Daddy. But we've already met this lady. We went and looked at this house. We met this lady. You guys, it has a sunroom. Okay. I fell like in love with this. Like in love with it. You know what I mean?
Homie, I don't even know how to pronounce that beer.
What?
Yuengling? Where's that from?
Yuengling is beer of choice. Yeah, I've never. It may be like a Scottish. I'm just trying to, or like an English. I don't
sound
know.
Scottish.
I don't know.
Who makes that, homie?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Torched and ready to rock, big cock man. Hey, what's up, torched and ready to rock, big cock man?
Pennsylvania brewed. All right. American lager.
Okay.
I just don't drink a lot, homie. I don't know. Man, there's so many fucking beers and shit out there anymore.
There is so many beers. It's an American
If
lager.
I do drink a beer, I like the Budweiser.
Yeah, he does. He's got a couple Rolling Rock.
And I like the Rolling Rock. And where that comes from is back at the 90s. A buddy of mine bought me a beer once. He said, hey, man, try this. I drank it. I remember it. I liked it. So the last go around when we bought something to drink, I got me some. And I still have them in the fridge.
Yes, he does.
But I liked it.
Mommy been digging the White Claws. I like these. They're little seltzers and they're awesome. So Budweisers are cool. I can't do regular Budweiser, you guys. I can do Bud Light.
And my liquor's my beer's always got to be out of a bottle. I cannot drink it out of a can. I will
We're
not
just
drink
not
it.
big drinkers.
I will not
at
drink it in a
all.
glass. I need to have a bottle. I'm just a weirdo. I don't like tap beer, and I hate cans. I don't really like drinking pop in a can. I can drink pop out of a glass. Just beer.
With some ice.
It's got to be a bottle.
Yeah. Yes, beer's got to be a bottle. But we're not big drinkers, so you know what I mean? I'm starting to like these IPAs I've been drinking in mountains. I also must have bottles. I know JB likes his bottles. Ooh, JB, you be killing me with that drink. Ooh.
Crown and Coke. See, man, my dad was a huge Crown
and
lover.
Coke. Ooh.
But he liked taking shots of it. But you know, here was my dad. He loved his little glass of Crown Royal, his glass of beer with more salt dumped into it than any heart should have.
Oh, really?
And his what are those old those candies, the Welshires or
Worcestershire.
Werther's.
Oh yeah, Werther's.
Werther's candies.
Originals.
My
'Cause
dad
I
liked
work with all
his
those
candy with his beer with his Crown.
people. Okay, yeah.
And like on his birthday or anytime my mom would make a cake, he loved his beer and cake. Now to me, that's pretty fucking gross. But that was my dad, man. That's how he loved. He had to have those three things when he had his Crown. Loved it.
I'm not big on Crown and Coke, but I do like Captain Morgan's and Dr. Pepper. I do like some spiced rum like that. Captain Morgan's though, that's like the only thing that Captain Morgan's is pretty light. You know what I mean? I can handle a Captain Morgan's in a mix.
Go ahead, watch it.
Oh, Savannah, she put on your. That's my friends. You hear that is your friends.
Your goal is to stop smoking, huh? I hope you do. Good luck with it. My homeboy Catfish trying to quit right now. He's been trying forever.
I put vodka in my beer. Oh, vodka, J-Rum. I can't do no clear liquid like that. No clear liquids. Except for some water.
I can drink it all.
And hard seltzer.
There's really nothing I can't drink. I'm not a drinker, man.
We used to be. You guys don't get it fucked up because we used to tear it up together. Okay, we would
really
turn it
no.
up and we would
get drunk like on a Friday night.
We would get drunk together and like have great sex. You know what I mean? Like, and mommy would dance and fall over and shit.
That was great.
And think it was sexy and like feel really embarrassed and stupid. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So.
I don't like the feeling of not having my wits. It just bugs me.
Yeah, Mike's like that. I don't like to not be in control. You know what I mean?
And just especially with my kids. Do I think it's bad to have one or two beers when my kids are around? No, I don't think that's bad. I just always, if something bad were to happen, it's always going to be in the back of my head. Was it those one or two beers that made me act not fast enough, and it would fuck with me too much.
Because this man has his boots on until like bedtime. Okay, and the kids and I used to make fun of him. A couple summers ago, Danielle and me and our oldest son, Leif, would make fun of him because we were like, this man keeps his boots on all the time. And he's like, I got to be prepared. I got to represent. I got to be prepared. You know what I mean? He's like, what if something happens? Like, he's like, bet. I will be naked running out with my boots on, beating somebody's ass.
It's not a prison thing. It's not my whole life thing. I'm not going to be caught slipping. I always tell people I'm always ready, and they say, for what? And I always say, whatever. I don't want to.
It's either stop smoking or lose 100 pounds. JB, lose 100 pounds. Don't smoke. I'm a smoker, so I'm gonna support smokers. I'm sorry, but that's just mommy. I'm gonna support smoking. I like smoking
2 times a year, and
I like my cigarettes.
But I get lit when I do.
I drink 2 times a year. Yes. We like to have a couple beers in the like summer more so than winter stuff, you know what I mean? We'll have a drink on New Year's Eve but yeah, we're not big.
I can't do it, homie. Got the boots on right
Take
now.
off your boots. I know. It's so funny. He's got them on. Exactly.
I don't, just for whatever happens, man. I don't know. It's just the way I've always been. I'm just wired that way. I'm not a paranoid person. I'm ready.
What do you say about being paranoid, though?
This came from a group of people a long time ago, and they tell it to everybody, just when they're coming in. Just because you're paranoid. No. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean it's not. Now I forgot.
I'm sorry. Pressure.
Because you put me on the spot.
I know I did.
That's crazy.
I love you.
I could go read it. I have it on a wall in a.
Kiss me.
I love you.
I love you. But it was something like, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're wrong or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like something. He's gonna have to remember it here. So.
I can't believe it just eluded me.
It sure did.
It's just fucking 50 years old creeping into my head.
Relax your feet, homie. See, take them damn boots off. In fact, I will take his boots off for him.
Doesn't mean
I
you're
like
wrong.
taking his boots off. Yes.
I'm just always that person. Whether I'm at the mall, a restaurant, a gas station, doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm always looking. I still I'm not going to have my back.
He is. He's always.
I'm not going to have my back to a room full of people.
Us.
I'm just, when I go into the movie theater, when I go somewhere, I'm aware of all my exits.
Everywhere.
When I'm in a certain spot that's got a lot of fucked up clutter and a lot of shit's going on, it's how my head works. I think, I guess if this happened, this is what I would do. It's just what I do.
It's what you do as a man to keep everybody safe. You know what I mean? In this crazy world, you have to. So you do. You really have to.
But I do take my boots off. Just not yet.
I will take them off.
That's why we buy comfy boots.
Yeah, I'm like, I like taking them off.
And there's some nights, like even right now, I kind of start moving the feet around because they get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I'm just not ready yet.
Yeah.
But soon.
Yeah, soon. He'll let me take them off soon. Eva007, what's up?
What's up, girl?
You're a protector. Yes, he is. He's a wonderful protector. Welcome to our live, girl. How's it going? You're new here, right?
I missed that
I'm
one.
back. This is mine.
I can drink beer in the middle of a blizzard. I've only been drunk one time since I've been home.
Oh my gosh, drunk.
You understand?
That's the only time, though.
When I got drunk, that was the first time I'd been drunk. At that time, been about 14, 15 years. But we went to a concert. Van Halen, Kenny Wayne Shepherd at Red Rocks. Oh, it was a good time. But I went with the intent, I'm drinking tonight.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting drunk.
And because I'm a weirdo, I know what I had.
Yeah.
I drank, and this was from like 3, 4 in the afternoon till the end of the concert. But I drank 10 beers. I had 2 shooters of wild turkey. And then I was drinking off the bottle of Jack with my cousin and his friends. Oh, and I was feeling it, brother. Woo! Man, I was having a good fucking time.
He wasn't fucked up until he was
because you're moving, man. Yeah. The music's going.
He got sick on the way home. We hung out after the concert and everything.
And it was good.
Yeah, and he was fine. And then on the way home,
we got in that car. We weren't even out of Red Rocks yet. And I told Mama, I said, you got to pull over. I'm going to throw up. And Mama was ready. She's like, no, you don't. She had a trash bag ready for me. Oh, and I filled it up. But when I can remember driving, I'm hacking. The windows are down. I can hear Mama laughing, but gagging at the same time. Because I'm stinking that car up, brother.
we're on the highway, so I'm like, "Bleh, bleh." You know what I mean? And
And
we're both,
I'm
like,
sitting there
laughing.
puking, you know, but it was fun. So we get home
Oh, when we got home.
because I was fucked up. I couldn't get out of the car. All I wanted to do was get over.
I have pictures, okay.
I wanted to get to the fence over the yard because this is where the big throw up was coming. It was all my Mexican food from that dinner that night. But here's the kicker. Got in, got to bed, everything was
This is
good.
the perfect fence to throw up on. He kept telling me this is the perfect fence. Well, this was after I spent like maybe a half hour because he had like kind of passed out in the car, you know what I mean? And I can't get him out, you know what I mean, by himself. And it was just him and we were living with his mom, so it was just, you know, she was the only one inside. Like, there's no way we're getting this man out. Oh my God. So finally I get him out and he's throwing up over the fence.
Understand, I'd only been
This is
home.
the perfect fence to throw up over. You know what I mean?
I think I'd been home like 6 months.
It's like it's made for me to throw up on.
6, 7, I think 6 months, 5, 6 months. But here's the kicker. The next day, because I was working swing shifts. And so I went to work at 11 o'clock the next day, and I'm fucked up. I'm hurting. And midway through shift, my buddy Willie said, "Hey, let's work a double tonight." And you know what, man? I didn't want to, but I told my dude, I said, "You know what? I'm going to work a double." Because I remember I told myself, I said, "Man, if I'm gonna be a big dummy and go out and get fucked up, this is the price I pay." So I worked 16 hours that day off that hangover. So that's why I don't get drunk.
To punish himself, you know what I mean? To punish himself.
I had intended on getting drunk, but not that drunk.
Oh, Eva, okay, so you're from Gun Squad, Eva.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Where are you from, Eva?
Yeah, where are you from, girl? Stopping by to say hi.
That's why this guy don't get drunk.
Oh my God, that was like a fun time though.
Utah.
You guys, we had a blast.
Oh,
Utah.
No. Not Utah.
Oh no.
I just had some bad experiences out there. That's all. Let me tell you about one of them.
I've always wanted to go to Moab, Utah.
This was a long time ago.
Swimming.
And now I've heard this mall's been torn down. It was in Ogden, Utah. We went riding through there. This was years ago. This would have been like 89. It would have been like 89. And we stopped in Ogden at that mall. And there's about 6, 7 of us. Okay. You know, we all got our cuts on, you know, we've been riding all day, yippee skippy. We're just there just to fuck around, get something to eat, just check out the mall. And security comes up to us and tells us that we had to either put long sleeve shirts on or we had to leave. They said there was a dress code. Okay, we were in jeans, boots, and like I said, we had our cuts on. And so while they're telling us this, I'm looking around at everybody. There's a fucking fuckload of people around in tank tops and sleeveless shirts. But, you know, I get it. I know what the game is. So I was like, all right, we're out of here. So we left, and I never went back. Never been back to Utah ever since then. I know not everybody in Utah is bad. I just had a bad experience there. And like I said it earlier, because Utah came up earlier in this cast. I got sent to Utah. I got sent to Job Corps when I was 15 to, was it Ogden? I don't remember. But I got sent to a Job Corps out there. So yeah, those are my experiences. But it's beautiful out there, I'll give you that. And I got some good buddies out here in Colorado that are from Utah. What's up, baby? I think I'm running out of content, Mama. I don't know. I mean, I can go on some long rants. Clearfield, thank you. I just had to hear it. Yes, Clearfield, Utah. That's where I was.
Okay. All right.
God, I ain't heard that name for a long time, but yeah, that's where the court sent me there. I had to do, it was either a year in juvie or a year in Job Corps. Well, I got kicked out of Job Corps. I was only there for 3-4 months, and they got me out of there real quick. They shipped me out of there at midnight, put me on a plane. They took me to Salt Lake City and put me on a plane at midnight. Hey, good night, homie. Thanks for stopping in, man. I love talking with you.
Yeah.
But one of these times it'd be nice just to have a one-on-one with you, man. Sit down, share
Definitely.
stories.
Maybe Mike needs to DM you. You know
Just
what I mean?
talk about shit, man. It'd be real interesting. It'd be real fun to me. But thanks for stopping in, man. Much love and respect, dog.
Yeah, always. I want to sell my house and move out of state. Do you, Eva? You want to move? Where do you want to move? What state do you want to move? Blah. Ogden is horrible. Is it Ogden or Ogden?
Ogden.
Ogden. Okay.
And Job Corps is at
Appreciate it.
Clearfield.
We definitely need to talk. We need to exchange emails and numbers, bro.
Oh, that comes up on your phone before. There it is.
Okay. Yes, I was reading on my phone. My phone.
We definitely do.
I was reading on the phone, y'all.
We'll get everything. We'll give each other's info and we'll talk, man. I look
Maybe I'll
forward to
direct
it.
message you or something. JB, how do we like direct message you? Can I direct message you on Instagram, or that way I can give you Mike's number? I was thinking Texas, but I don't know. Texas, everybody moves to Texas, huh? Email is okay.
Or I'm just saying, homie, I have a phone that we got just for this channel.
Specifically for this.
For this channel.
Yeah.
We haven't used it yet, but I can get you that number, and then over that phone I'll give you my personal.
Yeah.
But whatever's easier, we can do the email too, dog. It's all good.
I screenshot it.
Okay.
JB, so.
I will. I'll shoot you my info, homie. You have a good night. Get some sleep. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thank you for coming, JB. You guys rock, Gun Squad. Oh my God, you guys rock with us. So thank you. Appreciate you guys all. Love and respect.
From Utah to Texas. Woo, there's a jump.
But she doesn't know. So maybe
I got a lot of friends in Texas. I can't live there.
I've never been there, so I couldn't say. I'm such a, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm such a Colorado girl, so. Eva, have a good night. Oh,
yes,
we
we're
look
very
happy.
happy.
We're very happy,
Thank
girl.
you.
Thank you. We're house hunting
Thanks for
right
stopping
now.
in.
So we're house hunting, you guys. So we're house hunting. I got a friend in Texas.
I got a few friends.
Texans,
They have George Strait, so they can't be too bad.
right? And a lot of cowboys and stuff in rodeo. So that's all love and fair in my book. So love all the rodeo stuff. I would love to see our kids do high school rodeo, you guys. I would love to see my kids do high school rodeo. That would be awesome. Well, Daddy exhausted. I think
I'm getting
Daddy's
tired.
hungry and tired.
Yeah, I need to get a snack.
Yeah.
I got a box of peanut butter Girl Scout cookies in there.
Waiting
Calling
for
me.
this guy.
God, those Girl Scout cookies are so good.
He's like waiting for this guy. And he's got a few boxes in there. Yeah. So.
Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. Really
You
appreciate
guys?
it. This was a fun live tonight.
You want to come say goodbye?
You want to say bye to everybody?
She's sleepy.
Mia always says goodbye.
She's sleepy. She always closes us out. Come on, baby girl, close us out.
She needs to get her blanket. She can't
Gotta
say
get her
goodbye without the
blankie. Yeah,
blanket.
she gotta say goodbye with the blankie.
Whoops.
Oh, did you stub your toe?
She stubbed her toe on my boots.
Dumb thing, huh?
Daddy's dumb boots.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're watching and you haven't, make sure you go and smash that like button.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Don't hit it so hard.
not so hard.
It's okay.
gentle. If you're watching and you haven't, make sure you go smash that subscribe button. Did I get it right?
There you go.
Okay. Yes.
Thanks
you
for stopping
guys.
in, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Much love and
Bye.
respect.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh no,
Let's
bye!
say bye.
Bye, everyone. No, wait.
Oh no, mommy has to do this part.
Okay.
Cover it.
Good girl.
Good girl.